Okay, we're just going to continue to throw everything out. All they got is trash. My fucking giant badgers. Badger, 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 mushroom, mushroom. Oh, shit. We had another person topple shit. Okay, hold on. Farming. We need a new kitchen. And we need a new... What? Farmer's market? Okay, let's go check on our lava... Our magma forge. Okay, so we've got somebody who took over... Let's see what they got. Okay. Why are you forbidden? We're gonna go ahead and turn that off. Ba, ba, ba. Everything's going well over there. Kitchen's up and going again. People are sleeping in the barracks. Let's get a military going. Let's build some cabinets. Yeah, this'll work. They're not the best quality, but they're free. You get a cabinet. You get one. This will keep all their stuff off the floor at least. Okay. See if I have enough to do with this side too. Okay. Apologies, this is my first time doing Twitch stream, so I'm getting a bunch of notifications on systems I've never used before. I am going to throw headphones on. Okay. Made some goat bone leggings. That's totally useless. Okay, let's get in here. Go down to our next level. See how those rooms are doing. Got lots of rooms. But not a lot going on. Need to make beds out of there. Got all the beds. Gotta break that wall. That is my buddy Andrew. His kid has an ear infection. Okay, let's see how many doors I have after I fix this. Fix that for that. I chiseled these out because they had gemstones in them. And, you know, not really necessary to have really nice walls. So I'd rather just have the gemstones. Dang it. So I started this fortress about a week ago. I am currently working on pig iron and steel production. I have a population of 99 and nothing else really particular going on. Okay, so it looks like we need more doors. Do I have any still? No. Let's make them rock, because we've got like unlimited rock. Dang it. What in the world? Door. 50. Beds can only be made out of wood. What? Zinc door? Oh, that's what it did last time. No, I don't want that. I don't want rock amulets either. Okay, I'm going to need more cabinets. If anybody's curious, the reason why I'm making everything out of rock is because I've got like unlimited rock. Okay. All of these can be made into bedrooms now. So we'll just do bedroom, multi, and we'll do this. 24 new bedrooms. Basically, any room that's got a bed in it that is cut off from the rest of the rooms by a door will automatically assign itself as a bedroom. People will, as they get tired, they'll come in and take them over. This is going to be my library. I'm working on some things to go in there right now. We have my non-denominational temple and my largest faith temple. It's my tavern. It's a little small. Okay, let's go through and do some coffers. Okay. Since I don't assign rooms like personally, I don't really get to dictate who's in what room. What I like to do instead is make sure everyone has at least one. Like I want them to have at least a 3x3 room. So these are 4x3. I'm going to engrave them all when I get the opportunity after I put their furniture in. I want them to all have at least one chest, one cabinet, an armor stand, and a weapon rack. And after that, if any of my nobles end up in any of these rooms, I can just go in and add however many, whatever they need. And it won't take nearly as long as making them a dedicated room just for themselves. No, I'm going to need way more than that. Okay, and then armor stand. The reason why I made those out of wood is because I already have my one mason doing a ton of stuff. And I'm going to need to make a second one. I just haven't done it yet. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, in fact, we'll go ahead and make another one too. Aside from that, not much else is going on. I have my loom, should be collecting webs. If I could click on the right button. Interesting. It doesn't want to collect webs. That's fine. It's my little graveyard. So, a couple things about my fortress that are kind of interesting. I have a shitload of giant badgers that I've been taming and domesticating, and that's paying off. I do need to go through and cull my herd a little bit because damn, I got a lot. I've also got some Ruthers that I trapped. They broke into my fortress earlier in the game. Chop up these two. So these aren't domesticated. These are like the original first generation people. So I'm going to go ahead and just drop them. These are domesticated. Okay. Domesticated. Let's drop. Well, let's keep 2 males at least, and then we'll keep that many females. We don't need this hair. An adder. I like snakes. Let's keep that. Okay. A kid owns a goose. Interesting. 2 more badgers, and then a bunch of badger cubs. We cannot support this many badgers. Though I do think it would be hilarious if we got invaded and sent like an entire army of badgers at them. Okay, these are domesticated, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the boys. Okay, what else we got? Nothing captured that needs tamed. Just checking on the stream quality real quick. Okay. See a couple people are in the chat or in the channel. So, what's up? You don't have to chat if you don't want to. Sometimes it's just awesome to lurk. Today is my first day doing a Twitch stream, so bear with me. Oh. These are my nobles' offices. Okay, they're taking them to get slaughtered. Oh, something fun. This is just a pile of garbage that I don't want anymore. Instead of having like a refuse pile that takes up a lot of room, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here, pull this lever, and go ahead and do that. Somebody's going to come over here, pull it. It's going to smash all that stuff. I'll pull it back. They'll come over, and all the junk is gone. So that's called a Dwarven Atom Smasher. It lets you get rid of stuff without having to worry about, waiting for it to kind of decay on its own. Really, the only stuff I'm putting over here is like rotten food, skulls, hooves, stuff like that I can't use for anything. Aside from that, we have a near infinite source of clay loam that I can use to make any sort of walls or floors that are completely fireproof, so even a dragon can't get me. In fact, this entire courtyard out here, that is totally, this was like outside when I first started. It has been covered with clay on top, so now it is growing outside plants, but it is completely enclosed like a biodome or a vault. That's how I prefer to play. I have a inner airlock right here, so this is where we drop off all of our goods for trade, and we have cage traps in case somebody tries to break in. We have a door here, more cage traps. And then we also have, this is our outer wall. It's made of straight up like actual rock because I didn't have any clay at the time. This is a drawbridge over a giant chasm. It's like 3 or 4 Z levels deep. So anything that falls in there will actually get hurt. It's got a ramp so that if one of my dwarves gets stuck in there, they can actually get out. Aside from that, if we get invaded, I can always just put this up. But if it's something like goblins, and they come in from the sides, they'll get captured by these cage traps. I have to leave this open, otherwise caravans won't come in. So that's kind of what I've got going on here. Aside from that, this is a source of water. I've got it piped in from the creek. I've got a floodgate that I can close. Nothing can really get in here except for like a troll or something, but apologies. And then over on this side, we have a little chute that you can go down underground passage into a fishing area. It's completely sealed off. Good to go. We've gotten attacked by an Eden and a giant, both of which just got trapped inside of cage traps. So, didn't really have to deal with them. I just brought all my dudes. I have a burrow right here. I put everyone in it. That way, there's always somebody to pull this lever and pull up the drawbridge. The horse skeleton is fighting. Excuse me, sir? Oh, a necromancer just left and made a horse skeleton. Interesting. Okay. Got some petitions. We got a bard? No, I'm good. Snatchers. We don't need to worry about snatchers. Let's see. Something that would be good to do right now would be to dig out a place for soldiers to train that's close to our main stairwell. Okay, our bookcases are done. That's good. Jet is my favorite rock in this game. It's got like a nice like dark purple hue, so I use it for all my cool stuff like bookcases and throne rooms and stuff like that. But it's not more. It doesn't really like. It's not worth more or anything. I just like it. It's pretty. Okay, throw a door in here. Oh, looks like we got some ore. I could use it. I think for right now, though, I'm just gonna throw some walls in here. Construction wall. Closest material, which will just be whatever the rock is that they just dug out. Okay. I'm not going to pave this or anything. I'm just going to smooth it. We have a large unused labor or unskilled labor force, so they're just going to like pour in, and they are going to really fill out this smooth area fast. Okay. Who are we fighting, guys? What the shit is going on? Who are we fighting? It's a damn horse skeleton again? Why are there so many dead dudes? Stop dying, you cowards. Okay, everyone. Emergency. Something sus is going on. It's a lot of fucking bodies. It's a lot of bodies. Oh, we caught the horse. Awesome. Is that the demon horse? We lost 13 people to that thing? What the shit? 13 people died of the fucking horse skeleton. Okay. Hopefully it was no one important. Hopefully our skilled laborers were not dead. We need to get our military going bad. Oh, okay. Okay. They're gonna keep finding bodies for a while, aren't they? Hopefully they got some sad people out of here. got a kid? Dang. So, let's see. Let's go through and we will engrave some slabs. Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and do I have graves? Do I have, let's see if I have coffins real quick. They're a pain in the ass, but they are more efficient since we have the bodies. I'm going to need, like, I don't know, 40? I'm going to need more doors, too. Make rock doors. 75. Do have an idea, though. What we'll do is, so the way when they changed over from the original to this version of Dwarf Fortress, something that they did that I wasn't a huge fan of was they made it so that you can't mass, like, you can't just do like a cemetery. Every room that you want to have a grave in has to have its own, like, walkway, door, everything. So you pretty much got to do little mausoleums if you want to do mass graves. So we'll do kind of like a hatch pattern. No, we won't do a hatch pattern. Sorry. Dang it. Dang it. Okay. It's 2, then a line, 2, actually, and then 4, and then, dang. Okay, so 2, 4, line, 2, 4, line. My brain is hurting. I'm doing this wrong. It needs to be 5. Sorry, I'm out of practice. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's still not 5. Okay, do one more. Okay. 5 blank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, hopefully this makes sense here in a second. Now, I have shitloads of individual mausoleums that I can fill with coffins. And I'll be able to put a coffin and a door and then make each one an individual room. Sorry that took way longer than it should have. My brain was not working. Okay. Protect the thief, or, he's probably fine. He probably got caught. I want to see that damn... So for those of you who just came in, we had 99 people in our base. And then a necromancer got pissed as he was leaving and resurrected a horse. Okay? This thing right here. It got pissed and killed 13 citizens while I wasn't paying attention until it ran into a cage trap. And it is now permanently sealed away, along with my goblins and giants and shit. So, yeah. We're currently digging a mass grave because we need it. Okay. Screw it. I'm going to build even more masonry. You're probably throwing a tantrum because everyone you know and love is dead. Let's see. Construct floor. Let's see if I've got enough jet blocks to do this yet. Jet block 75. Okay, cool. What I'm going to do is construct wall. And I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do that. That. Really? It's not going to let me because of the stupid mudstone? Get rid of it. Sorry if that was super loud. Okay. This game has a system that feeds you basically procedurally generated giant monsters. This could be good or bad. It's probably just down in the caves, which have no access to my base. So, the Forgotten Beast, Anon Iridimidid, has come. An enormous humanoid composed of mud. It has a knobby shell and it is a bloated body. Beware its deadly spittle. So, if I was going to fight it, it probably wouldn't be that bad. Let's find out where it is. Down in the caves. And it's huge. Like, as you can see, it's gross and huge. Not not dealing with it. It's going to be the best thing I can do. It is giant though. There I do have all of the cave levels mapped, but they have no access to my base, so I'm not exactly worried about it. What I did previously when I was over on YouTube is I basically dig a channel or dig stairs all the way down, and if I do happen to run into some caves or anything like that, the reason why I do too wide is because it lets me do stuff like this. So I was digging digging down too wide, and I ran into this corner. People can get in and out of this corner, and they were going out to get webs and stuff to make silk. So I bricked up this one, and then I bricked up this one, and then it just goes right back because it's good to go. And then it's up into my base. So basically, to get down to my magma furnace, they go down this main set of stairs, and then they have a secondary set down here. People in this game, they move very fast up and down Z levels, way faster, especially if they're carrying stuff, way faster than as if they were traveling horizontally. So, yeah. Generally, it's good to have just like a giant elevator of stairs. Okay. See, this is why I love it. It looks cool. Okay. I am making a library right now. That's what's going on right here. And basically, I am using jet blocks to do it because I like how they look. There's no other motive or anything. It's just a nice dark color. Okay. Elven Caravan. Doubt they'll trade with me. Like the last 3 times they've come, I've pissed them off. Okay, we've got... How many quartzite do I have at this point? Quartzite... all. Okay. In this game, one of the best things you can do is use different kinds of rocks to create different color patterns and things. I know this isn't going to be quite symmetrical, and I apologize for that for any of you OCD people out there. Okay. Sorry, I was just checking a few things. My goal is to eventually infill this with jet and then be able to make some cool pattern with the quartzite. Apologize. My business partner was letting me know that he missed my phone call earlier. Him and I run a small Etsy store where we sell Warhammer parody stuff. If you're interested, it's in my bio. Let's see what this looks like if we just smooth it. I mean, it doesn't look bad. It's very basic, though. Are any of you doors fancy? Throw a mudstone door on it. The Forgotten Beast is fighting a bug bat. So this looks okay for right now. It's not great. Sorry, I'm getting over COVID. Okay. Who's dead? Hold on. Oh, somebody's been found dead. That's fine. Here's all of our dead people. Whoopsies. Ooh, gemstones. Let's see how many of our coffins we've made. 5? That's not enough yet. You can start throwing doors on, though. I don't want to choose what doors I... Closest one. Okay. I'm basically just filling as we go. Burial, use closest. And once again, what I did is I just made 2 deep rooms that are 1 wide so that I can make a coffin and a door. And I'll use those to be able to mass mark burial sites. Otherwise, you'd have to do it individually, and it's a pain in the ass. Okay, so we've got somebody who has taken over a masonry. Let's see what he wants to bake, or see what he wants to make. I'm gonna build 2 more, because damn, it takes forever to do anything. This is our miscellaneous stockpile. I've just made it huge. It's not efficient. I don't care. You never, I mean, it's so hard to get your hands on it's hard to get things under control when it comes to just like miscellaneous crap. And this is all my extra food. and it's going pretty good. I got a cat down here to guard it. So in this game, if you're not familiar, the way Dwarf Fortress deals with food, things that are in your trading post, your depot, right? This thing right here. Actually, let's. So stuff that's on here is not going to go bad. Stuff that's in your food stockpile, not going to go bad. It's not like RimWorld where everything kind of deteriorates over time. As long as it's in the correct stockpile, it's really not going to go anywhere. And for other things, you can actually put them in a labeled one called a refuse stockpile or refuse stockpile, and that will actually make it deteriorate faster. It's one of the few ways of doing that. Apologize, I've got a bit of a stutter sometimes when I'm tired, so it's something I'm working on. So we traded 4 large gems. We'll see what we can buy. There's not usually a lot that the elves are selling that I want to buy. Sometimes they'll have really cool, like, large, giant pets and stuff. Their instruments are also really nice. It's a pain in the ass to actually make your own, so it's much easier to just straight up appropriate them. Okay, a giant deer. That's not going to do much for me. I've already got badgers. Cougars are cool, but I don't really need one. Let's grab some buckets because I haven't made any. Okay. I'll grab all your food. And you don't have any books because elves don't write books. So let's go ahead and grab those. Expensive. Let's see if they'll let me buy both. Nope. Okay. So that's pretty much all we need from them anyway. The elves or dwarves and humans will have better stuff. Okay, we have a bunch of artifacts we need to protect. And the best way to do that is to... We have pedestals. If you'll give me 1 second. Okay, I want to select pedestal. Let's see what quality they are. They're boring, but that's fine. It's better than nothing. Use closest. We're going to use these as a place to store all of our legendary artifacts so that stuff doesn't get stolen as often. It will still get stolen, just not as often. The only bookcases I have right now are my jet ones. I don't have any books. But, you know, that's nerd stuff right there. Okay. And then let's see what tables we have. I don't really know what kind of tables my people have been making. Ooh, quartzite. Cool. I like it because it stands out. So this kind of arrangement worked out really well. Actually, I've got all my bookshelves over here. I've got my pedestals for my stuff, and I've got my tables. Everything looks pretty good. Trying to decide if I want to do anything special here. Before I get all of this stuff put down, I want to do jet blocks. But we've only made 20 of them out of 200. Screw it. I'm not doing it. Oh, no, I have to do it individually. Screw it. I'm not doing that then. Maybe later. After we get everything placed, I'll come in and engrave it. We'll use the jet blocks that we're currently making to... oh, we're out of jet. That's why we're not using it. So we'll use the blocks that we'll eventually make to do our tavern. so we can do a cool color scheme in our tavern. Okay. Can I... Well, let me just do, like, individuals over these rocks. For some reason it wouldn't earlier. Yeah, there we go. It seems to not want me to do it when it's more than one, but if it's just one wide, that's fine. We got baby! And some migrants! Back up to 89! It was a migrant wave of 2. Okay, we've got to add meeting area. That is not what I wanted. Accept, and this is going to be a new library. Let's look at the area. Scholar. Got a mechanic. Got an observer. Mechanic. That's fine. We'll use you. And we'll throw in one more. You're a miner. Not going to waste you. Okay. And then scribe, some random peasant. They will hang out in here and increase their... What the hell is going on? Why are the elves dead? This land is cursed. If you have any questions about Dwarf Fortress, just let me know. I've been playing it for like 20 years, which is crazy, but I paid for it one time in 20 years. I think that's a pretty good deal. Okay, we'll have one line of burial areas that we can put some people. Oh, they're fighting a giant grackle. That doesn't make any sense. Giant grackles should be underground. Okay, let's go find... I had a lair I was using to get my jet. I want more jet. This is my super deep hallway, by the way. There it is. Okay, give me that. I'm basically quarrying it out. I have cave-ins turned off because I don't feel like dealing with it. Hope you guys don't mind. I find it to be incredibly tedious to have to put supports down for everything. It's not so bad in RimWorld because you're not building as large of a scale, but in this game it's kind of nuts if you do that. Okay, I don't need anybody to come in. We got a person who's going through a breakdown right now. That's fine. Lignite, that's good. I can use it. Is there any other level with jet, or is it just that one? Because that sucks if so. I apologize if the background noise is terrible. We have one return vent in our house, and it happens to be in the room that I'm in. And since I've got 2 little kids, I can't really turn off the furnace to better, you know, better stream. I just do my best with what I got. Okay, maybe there's a different color rock we can use as our accent color. Salt's not bad. Bituminous coal. That's just useful. That's just a ton of metal. You know what? I'm gonna do this. Do a little exploratory mining. We need the resources anyway, so I'll take what I can get. I'll tell you what. Twitch, way easier to use than YouTube. I use YouTube for like all my videos and stuff. Obviously that's the place to do that at. But like, setting this up, way easier. Also, there's like, I don't know, 7 or 8 people watching. That's cool. I had one on the last 2 nights on YouTube. And I think that, you know, I obviously am very new. But it's just nice, you know, to know that there's more people watching on the website in general. Instead of, YouTube kind of feels like dead most of the time. Okay, a lot of dead people. Fuck. We've got a ghost, guys. Pack it up. We got a ghost. Let's make some tombs. See, this is going to make 11 individual tombs compared to having to, like, individually click, click, click on each one. They should start putting people away. Our masonry capacity should have gone up quite a bit. Okay. Yeah, there you go. They're starting to entomb people. We'll get that ghost rid of eventually. I swear. Okay, do that. How are my badgers doing? Badgers are doing good. These are my wild giant badgers that I tamed and domesticated. Pretty proud, pretty proud. They're huge. Okay. They got that ghost put to rest. Good. The reason why this keeps showing up is I have orders set up, you know, like prepare infinite food, infinite drinks, and I've just kind of got them going even if I don't have the items for them to do. Somebody keeps knocking over my kitchen for like no reason, aside from the fact that they're being oppressed. Okay, how's our library? Somebody put their shoes on one of my pedestals. There is a naked person. Okay. Bop, 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 bop. Let's see, we need to store our artifacts. Bags, no. Finding them is the worst part. Bracelets? No. Nope, no buckets. All my ropes are good. Okay. Move to the next one. Nope, saving. So they're going to be posted in alphabetical order. But what this will do is it'll, A, people can come in here and look at them, and B, there will always be at least a couple people in here that if something gets stolen, they'll have witnesses. So, there's that. People get pissed when you take their, like, legendary items. Okay. Earring. Another thing you can do if you have a lot of legendary items, you can throw them in a hole, because screw it, you know? I don't think we have any legendary shoes. I'm not quite sure. Nope. No goblets. We have one great handwear. Nope. Headwear. Nope. Should have at least one pair of pants. There it is. Is there another one? No. Okay. Down to legwear. Mechanisms. I think we're already. We had a legendary mechanism at the beginning of the game. I think we've already used it. I'll put that there and see if they... Actually, no, we did use it. We did use it. I know we did. Okay. Legendary instrument. What else we got? Quivers? No. Rings? Yes. Scepter. Sheets. Slabs, don't care about. Bush tit. Bush tit. Okay. And I think that was our last... Oh, no, we had this. But I want to give it to... do I? We'll go ahead and throw it up. It's an iron axe. That would be pretty good, but, you know. We don't have anybody who's worth using it yet. While we have this open, I'm going to use this to make 2 rooms. And then a second room. Okay. This is going to be ropes. This is going to be my dungeon. For now, at least. Dang it, I'm out of chairs. Goblins. Okay. Okay, I'll show you guys what we do with goblins since we don't have a military. It's pretty easy. We have a burrow right here in front of my main doors. And I go up here. I do all civilians, all soldiers. I don't have any soldiers yet, but still. We'll give them a minute. They'll drop everything they're doing, and they'll run. Oh, it's a fucking kid. So if I... let's see if I can get him to move. There we go. Okay. So, if I would have pulled up the drawbridge with the kid on it, he probably would have basically exploded. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that lever. And this will turn us into a vault from Fallout. And now we don't have to worry about bad guys. They can't get into us. So my people can go about their business, and it's not a big deal. Oh, I'm good. I don't really want to do that. Thanks, though. Okay, so we caught a bunch of the goblins. A bunch of them fell in the hole. What we'll do is whenever they're gone, we'll lower the bridge back, and we can collect these guys and use them as cage matches later on. It's faster than like just a normal way to like train up your guys, so it's usually good to catch them if you can. You can always use stuff that kills them, but I mean, why would you do that if you could just catch them? Military armor stand. Okay, I haven't done military in a bit. Okay, don't show this again. Okay, I need to appoint someone. Captain of the guard. Well, we're going to need a captain of the guard anyway, so let's do the paper maker, because he's a leader. Actually, let's do the siege operator. And then for our militia commander, we'll do the paper maker. We were making this guy an office anyway, so not a bad deal. Let's see, do we have anybody that's, yeah, diagnostician. Dungeon master can be this presser, because if he's good with a press, he's good in the dungeon. Okay, now we can create a new squad, and we can do... We have 89 people. We could do 10 and 10. And we'll do no uniform for right now. Create new squad, no uniform. Okay. We want to add new people. Okay. Can be anyone. I don't care who. As long as they don't have a job assigned already. I wish it would stick where you were instead of going back up every single time. Okay. And you are going to do the same. Peasant, miller, that's fine. Oh, you're already in a group. Our broker can't. Our manager shouldn't be. Can't have our holy man. I'm a woodcutter. Pump operator, I don't care about you. Weaver. There's a bunch of extra, like, garbage people in your fortress. They make really good soldiers. Bower, don't care about you. You're not going to use bows. Engineer, because you weren't smart enough to become one of my main people in the library. And siege engineer that I'll never use. So, awesome. We're going to make a training room. ba, 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 ba. Okay. We want to use this area. And before we start training, though, we're going to engrave it. Just to make it a little bit more, um, you know, they'll like it a little bit better. This is a good opportunity to set up some armor making. Pig iron. We should have enough to make steel. So let's make 200 steel bars. Let's see what kind of ores we have for copper. Sphalerites for zinc. Tetrite. Okay, so we want to be smelting this. Okay. That'll give us some gold, or some silver, 20%. But it'll also give us mostly copper that we can use to practice making assorted weaponry and armor. While we are here, let's go ahead and set this up. So you hit H, and we can go down here. We can do military, and we can set that as a waypoint so that I can F1 to my front of my base. Here, go ahead and do this. Bump H. Okay. This takes me to the beginning of my fortress. This takes me to my social level. That takes me to my furnace. And that takes me to my military area. Works out great. I need to do some more mining. My people are out of stuff to use. Garnerite. Hold on. Bismuthite. Casterite, I believe, is it's a copper level. It's fine. Still under siege. Kind of thinking about letting him in. We're going to lock that door. We're going to let him in. At worst, they take what's sitting on the trade depot. I mean, our real goal is to just, like, get them caught. And they might get in here. They might get in here. There's lots of options. Where are they? Caught one up here. I have a random... This is where I caught the badgers at. Got like a million phone messages, I swear. It's like when you can't answer your phone, that's when people start calling you. Okay, everything's going well on that. Literally no one's doing anything down here. Why is that? They should be doing tetrite at least. Let's move it up in priority. See what they do. Because it's right. I've got galena too. That's silver and lead. It's not really useful, but it's something to be done. Mm-hmm. Now I just want to do platinum. Mm-hmm. Okay. We got plenty of stuff for them to be working on. I just don't know why they're not. We've got lots of iron to work with if we wanted to go ahead and make iron, but I don't really want to. Okay, we need to pause making food because they overproduced. It happens. Door hatches. Ah, still don't have enough doors. Most of those bodies are outside of my wall, so there's not going to be much I can do until we open it back up anyway. But for right now, any that people that have died inside my base at least will be able to rest. So let's go ahead and have these people train, even though they don't have any items yet, just so that they can start getting like order and discipline put up. Okay. Out of hematite, that's fine. We knew that. What are you guys working on? Doors, cabinets, normal stuff. What does garnerite make? Nickel. Use that to make nickel bronze. It's not super useful either. The stonecutter is in a fey mood. How whimsical. We'll check in on him in a minute and make sure he has everything he needs so he doesn't go crazy. In this game, if you don't have everything you need and you can't complete your artifact that he's making right now, he'll just go nuts and possibly hurt himself or others. Okay. Okay, so since he's not in the actual workshop, that means he's running around grabbing all the stuff he needs. Here he is. We'll follow him. He's basically just grabbing all the cool stuff he wants, and he has everything, so he's working now. As soon as he finishes this, he will become a legendary level stonecutter. So that's cool, I guess. Doesn't really do us any good, you know. Okay. Our people are not in their place that they're supposed to be. Where are you guys at? Oh, I don't want you to be off duty. I want you to be on duty. I want you to train. Assign to kill, move order, patrol. Oh, I don't think I've assigned them to a barracks. Okay, so we need to go add that amulet back. You will train here, and you guys can store your stuff here. Furniture, chest. And furniture, cabinet. military weapon racks and military armor stands. So they should come in here. That'll keep them out of the way. But they're still going to be able to like quickly access these stairs. Okay. Hey, Andrew, I know you're listening. If you do me a favor, go into our Etsy and see what the guy responded. We had a message we need to read. These look dope as shit. They're fucking iron. Why did they make them out of iron? Whatever. I'm leaving it because it looks dope as shit. You can't tell me not to. Okay, office. This is going to be the new office for our sheriff. And then this is going to be the office eventually for our dungeon master. We want this to be our dungeon, and this will be our dungeon master's office. Can't do it yet. Have to have something in there. Dungeon. This furniture is part of Unnamed Dungeon. Everyone's favorite party tricks happen in the Unnamed Dungeon. Dang it, I need more chairs. You are captain of the guard. Okay, display item, and we should have a new amulet, which starts with an A. Little tidbit that some people might not know. Went right past it. So as you can see, I've got all my junk sitting out here, being all cool, possibly playing some b-ball. Okay. Why are you who are you fighting? Oh, the Grackle. The Grackle's still around. Oh, the Grackle's a bird. Ooh. Apologies. I thought a Grackle was a thing that was underground. Interesting. Let's see if we've made any steel. We have not. One of our guys is too injured. Hammer Dwarf and Human Dancer. So these people are waiting to come into our fortress but can't because these assholes are here. I mean, if I make it passable, are they going to make a run on me? Ooh, that's a bad idea. You know what? Yeah, you go ahead and hang out over there. Oh, those are people leaving. Oh, okay. I don't care about them at all. In fact, if they die, I get to keep their stuff. I might be a terrible person. Yeah, anytime you have to close down your fortress for any sort of like length of time, you'll have a bunch of people hanging out in your hanging out inside your like tavern or your libraries that want to leave but can't. And so what happens instead is like as soon as you open the door, like 50 people leave. And then that shit happens. So okay, it looks like they are leaving. Thank goodness. We can let our dudes go. So they'll go out there, they'll grab these guys, throw them in our stockpiles, and we'll make use of them once we get some armor. Are you guys still fighting? No? Okay. Free armor. Cool. This game doesn't have a tainted mechanic like RimWorld does, so it's not really something you need to worry about. You can just kind of pick up gear, and they'll use it. Victory by mating. This is a black fiend parchment scroll. The rollers are made from tiger eye. Written on the item is a manual entitled "The Victory by Mating," authored by Tirist Munzemazener. It concerns the reproductive behavior of creatures. Overall, the prose is amateurist at best. Ooh, snap. Don't you hate it when your prose gets torn apart by the like in-game narrator? So it'd be a narrator. Don't come at me. I'm still new. Okay, we got a petition. I don't need any more entertainers. Ooh, you guys are still fighting? What's going on? Oh, that's fine. Okay. We're out of flux stone. Let's see. So this is all the jobs that are trying to be done right now, but can't. So we've got somebody was interrupted by a goblin. Out of lignite, out of hematite. Need bituminous coal. Okay, so we need to find a vein of iron yielding ore, and also we need to find a vein of some sort of flux stone. I had one that I had started already. Okay, what is this? Gabbro? No. Deodorite? No. Ah. Oh, this is quartzite. That's just pretty. This is a pretty one. I like it. Marble. Let's check. Let's check on marble and see if it's what we need. Actually, our wood stockpile's full and our random stockpile's full. Okay. Stone use. We want marble. We can use it as a flux. So let's start my digging. Hopefully there's some sort of iron ore on this level that we can use. We haven't had a lot of luck lately. But I mean, I'll take what I can get at this point. I'm also going to do... I'm going to skip this one. I'm going to do 6, and this is marble. The reason why I'm doing that is because it's like mid... I guess it's level 1, so it's pretty easy to remember, but for right now I'm going to leave it as one of my hotkeys. That way I can come back to it and expand it as needed. So they're going to take this marble, and they're going to use it as flux in the casting of pig iron, which is one of the materials that's necessary for steel. And because I've already got a magma forge, I'm really not going to make a military that's equipped with anything less than steel, just for like pride at this point. You know, because obviously some copper would be better, or bronze would be. I have 10. I mean, I can make bronze. Speaking of copper, but I need all the flux I can get, and it looks like I'm also going to be getting some copper along with that. Fun fact that I learned because of this game back when I was in high school, before all those science classes. The reason why malachite is green is because it oxidizes while it's in the ground, and copper oxidizes green instead of red, like iron does, which is why hematite is red. It is an iron ore. More thieves. This game taught me more about rocks and ores than like any other game ever did. If anybody ever says that video games don't teach you anything, show a geologist this game and he'll be excited. My guys are doing pretty good. Okay. So basically, to make steel, you need a bar of pig iron, a bar of regular iron, and then some sort of additive fuel. So for me, that would be coke. It sounds exciting, right? No, it's just coal. It's like processed coal. So yeah, I mean, I had a lot. What I did is when I embarked, I brought like a shitload of unprocessed coal with me, and every piece of like lignite you bring, which is a rock that gives you coal, um, turns into like 7 or 8 pieces, and same thing with bituminous coal. And so you can, for like not very many embarkation points, you can bring a lot of coal with you in case your map doesn't have any, which is a small chance. Apologize. Like I said earlier, I'm getting over a. It's either the flu or COVID. My whole family had COVID though, so it's probably that. Oh, we got Periclase, Microline, Cobalite. Oh, we're getting like a nice variety in this level at least. Oh, cool. Awesome. We have a Dwarven caravan, I think. I need to get this going. Hold on. Well, that worked out well. So they just got here. We'll let them unpack, and then we'll basically bombard them with prepared food, which is the chef's kiss of trade. It's just worth so much for so little. Okay. They are spear dwarfs. Nice. Okay. We have a new request for a temple. That's cool. We don't need entertainers. A second temple. So we need to do 2 temples. That's fine. We can do that. We're going to leave these in here because I don't want to accidentally forget what the name of them are. Temple and a priest. Let's get those started. There were goblins in my base? Question mark. How'd they get in my base? Maybe they were sneakers. Okay. 2 is my social level. What do I have? I have 1 empty room already dug out because you're always going to need more temples and guild halls. So we'll do this. They'll come up and do this one, so we'll do this one first. Do I have any chairs is going to be the... Okay. And then we also want a chest for musical instruments. Damn, no empty box. Okay. Go ahead and make me 50 wooden chests. I'll need them eventually. Okay, diplomacy. I am your liaison to the mountain homes. Let's discuss your situation. Okay. Merit deserves a reward, and I come empowered to establish this colony as official land under our realm. Can you imagine the trade wagons? Of course, there are going to be responsibilities, and the nobility must live well. Do you have anyone suitable you recommend for elevation? I have been telling them no. But let's do it. Let's pick a rando. Rando. Bone Doctor? This Bone Doctor's our Baroness now. Okay, what do we want them to bring? Probably some leather. Just random leather. Steel bars. They won't bring a lot of these, but they might bring some. Don't need seeds. Let's see. Instruments. Bring me yo instruments. Instruments are a pain to make because you gotta make different parts for them. Don't need food. I will take some sheets. Now that I'm trying to build my library up. And tools. Let's go with scroll rollers, bookbinding, scrolls, wires. See, these are all parts to different instruments. Oh, you know what we never made? I am so sorry to my dwarves. I never made mugs. Oh, what's gonna be the best? Let's go see what we have metal-wise. We have iron. Let's make copper mugs. We want copper cups. What would be the name? What? Okay, crafts dwarf. And we want mug. What is it? A wooden cup. What is it if you make it at a furnace or a metalsmith's forge? Flask? Goblet. That is one thing I have never loved about this game, is that it uses a different name for fucking everything. God forbid you try to make a glass door, it just calls it a portal and doesn't say anything. Okay, so this will make 54 sets. 50 sets of 4 when it comes to items for goblets. And they'll use those to make drinks. In fact, that's probably part of the reason why there's so many disgruntled people, is because they hate drinking straight from the barrel, even though they do it all the time. Okay, let's see what we got to trade. Prepared meals. We got one loose prepared meal. And we should have a bunch of meals in our barrels. Okay. See, each one of these is worth like 2,000 at least. None of my people are very good at appraising goods. Okay. Pretty good there. So that'll get us a lot of stuff. Might not get us enough. Let's see if we have anybody that's better at being... We're still using like our original broker. So the thing we need is appraiser. And he's got all these other ones now. Or no, that's not him. I wish you could search by one specific metric, but you can't. So you just kind of got to look. If you see one, let me know. Totally cool with taking some help. Feel like I'm looking through the matrix right now. Novice appraiser. That's okay. Where's my broker? I think the guy that's my broker would be like up top. Screw it, you're gonna be our new broker. Because our other guy is being lazy as shit. Bookkeeper, manager. And this is our broker. Okay. And we need you at our depot. Oh. Let's make sure we're making new food. We are. They'll use like anything to make food, by the way, so that's why I can trade away all of it and not have to worry about it. Okay, let's trade. Let's see what we got. So our other guy wasn't a very good appraiser, right? And so he was only appraising our food at 2,000 a barrel. This guy's saying it's 3,500. So that gives us way more to work with. We'll buy all our bars. We will buy... we don't need water skins. We need your instruments, though. Okay. I'll take all your barrels because they're cheap. They also have stuff in them. I'll take that copper pick so I can have one more person as a miner. Reasonably priced socks. Gloves. Cave wheat seeds. Don't need any anvils. We really don't need any meat. I'll grab their fish, but don't really need it. Take their thread. We'll take their backpacks. Their cheese. Oh, they have no books. Dang. Okay. Since they really don't have a lot, we'll go back up and see what else we can get that might be worth some money. Okay. Yeah, they just don't have a lot. We'll grab that, and we'll take off some of these until we get down to about right trading level. Okay. And then what we'll do is we'll offer... They have to be... it has to be an item that's made here and cooked here to be able to offer it as a gift. So we'll send 10,000 back with them, and they can give that to the king. Man, I hope that mute's working. I don't want to be coughing all over you guys. Okay, doing good. Let's see if our people are smelting. That person's making pig iron bars right now. Awesome. Well, guys, it is 11:15. I think I'm going to sign off for tonight. Thank you for sticking around. I appreciate you watching. This was my first time on Twitch. If you're interested in following me, go ahead. I also have my Etsy store on my profile that Andrew and I run. It's Warhammer focused, so if there's that, if you're interested. Aside from that, under the same name on YouTube, you can check out all my regular videos. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. You have a good night.